In an era where everyone is doing marketing but not everyone understands it, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by countless strategies, tools, and conflicting advice. Some people tell you to run ads, others urge content creation, while the rest glorify social media. The truth is, there's no single formula, but there are foundational principles, basic yet vital, that every business must grasp to grow sustainably and effectively on the journey to conquer the market. So what are the core marketing principles you absolutely need to know? Let's explore 10 basic yet powerful principles that can completely transform the way you approach and execute your marketing strategy. Principle 1. Customer research. People don't buy because you're good, they buy because you understand them. Customer research is not optional, it's a survival requirement. You need to know who your customers are, where they are, what they want, what they fear, and what pain haunts them. This is how you create the right product, the right content, and the right message. Start with empathy. Observe, ask, listen, and take notes. Customers don't need convincing, they need understanding. Your ideal customer profile shouldn't come from guesses, it should come from real data. Look at your 10 best past customers. What do they have in common? That's the model to replicate. Combine age, gender, profession, consumption habits, and online behavior. You'll see a clear pattern. Use surveys, interviews, inbox messages, social media stats, or Google Analytics. Every small question builds big data. When you understand the buyer deeply, every strategy becomes sharper and more effective. People don't buy products, they buy emotions. They don't need a new camera, they need confidence in every shot. They don't need software, they need peace of mind. Once you understand this, you can deeply touch the hearts of your customers. Ask, what feeling do they crave? Safety, success, attractiveness, control, being loved? Emotion is the side door to enter their minds. Dig deeper than logic. Only when you speak the language of emotion can you truly sell value. Customer research doesn't end after a successful campaign. The market constantly changes, so do behaviors, trends, and customer interests. Update your customer profile regularly. Create a two-way dialogue. Check in emails, post-purchase surveys, honest reviews. Don't assume, validate. What you know about customers today may be outdated next month. Great marketing doesn't guess, it asks the right questions and listens enough. Principle 2. Competitor research. Competitors aren't enemies, they're your positioning map. Observe them to understand what the market is being served and how. You don't need to mimic them. You need to be different, better, or offer something they haven't thought of. Don't see them as role models, see them as lessons. Competition doesn't mean conflict. It's an opportunity to redefine your value, vision, and position on the battlefield. Let competitors inspire your differentiation. When analyzing competitors, don't just look at the surface. Fancy websites, likes, viral content. Analyze their strategy structure, what they sell first, how they upsell, how their sales funnel works. Monitor their ads, subscribe to their emails, buy their products, then document the experience. Not to copy, but to find weaknesses. Maybe they ignore a segment you understand deeply. Maybe they're too big to personalize. From there, win market share with speed, empathy, and agility. Be cautious. Don't get obsessed with what competitors are doing today. They might be experimenting, or worse, failing without knowing. What you see isn't always right. Learn selectively. And remember, they are not you. They have different visions, resources, cultures, and customers. True power comes from knowing yourself, your market, and your customer. Competitors are just mirrors. Don't live in their shadow. Principle 3. Specialization. The market doesn't need more generalists, it needs experts. Specialization makes you stand out, clearly positions you, and increases perceived value. Choose one problem, one customer group, one specific outcome. Then focus on serving them. You'll know this segment's pain points, behavior, and expectations better than anyone. Then you won't need to sell. Customers will seek you out because you're the expert. Don't scatter, go deep. There are 4 levels of specialization: generalist, specialist, extreme specialist, celebrity. A generalist can be easily replaced. A deep expert is irreplaceable. Choose a narrow niche, then master it. Once you do, you can expand. The right mindset is, go from small to big, from deep to wide. Specialization doesn't limit you, it creates unimaginable value. Don't compete by being versatile, win by being irreplaceable. Customers are willing to pay more for someone who makes them feel secure. Expertise builds trust. When you're known in your niche, you're not price pressured. You're invited to speak, appear at events, and lead market thinking. From there, you step into the celebrity level, the face of your chosen industry. This is a sustainable growth strategy. Specialization, positioning, leadership. A real-world path for those who dare to go deep instead of wide. Principle 4. Differentiation. In a market full of repetition, differentiation is survival oxygen. If you're not different, you'll be drowned out. You don't need to be bizarre, but you must be memorable. Let customers see you as unique through one standout element: your style, brand promise, bold message, or service that exceeds expectations. Your difference must be clear, recognizable, and intentional. Turn uniqueness into a competitive advantage. The market doesn't remember the best, it remembers the most distinctive. Differentiation isn't just about the product, it's in how you make customers feel. A simple experience, a unique way of communicating, or a philosophy you commit to can all become your signature. Tell a real, bold, and principled story. In a bland world, a brand with personality is a fresh breeze. People connect with you not just because of your product, but because of the reason you exist. Differentiation is not a choice, it's a necessity in the branding race. Don't be afraid to share your views. A brand with a clear voice attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. That's not a bad thing. It helps you build a loyal community. Choose a stance. What do you stand for? What do you stand against? What values do you represent? When you dare to stand for something, you stop being just a business. You become a symbol. That's when customers don't just buy, they join. Principle 5. Positioning. Positioning is where you stand in the customer's mind, not in the market. What do you want them to think when they hear your name? Decide before the market decides for you. Premium or affordable? Friendly or professional? Fast or meticulous? Clear positioning helps you filter customers, optimize communication, and maintain consistency throughout the journey. Don't be vague. A brand without positioning is a boat without a compass. It will drift endlessly. To position effectively, understand your competitors' positioning. Create a matrix comparing you and them. Quality, price, speed, detail, personalization, mass appeal. Once you know where they stand, you'll find an empty spot. Choose a position where you can play to your strengths, suit your ideal customer, and avoid direct confrontation. A good position isn't about being better, it's about being different in the right way. Once you choose your position, the next step is to reinforce it daily. Everything you do, from visuals, content, service, to your team's words, must reflect your chosen position. Positioning isn't a slogan, it's the customer's lived experience. If you want to be seen as premium, every touchpoint must exude class. If you position as friendly, prove it in every message and every voice. Consistency is your sharpest weapon. Principle 6. Market segmentation. No one can sell to everyone. Market segmentation helps you serve deeper, not wider. Identify the group that brings high revenue, is easy to reach, and most loyal. These are your ideal customers. Don't be afraid to ignore the wrong ones. Focusing on your top segment optimizes ad costs, increases conversion rates, and enhances personalized experiences. Segmentation is the art of choosing the right people to fight alongside for the long haul. There are many ways to segment: by demographics, age, gender, profession, psychographics, beliefs, values, lifestyle, behavior, what they buy, how often, through what channel. Choose the method that aligns with your business goals. Don't stop at men and women aged 25 to 40. Go deeper. What do they worry about, dream of, spend money on? The clearer it is, the more effective. And remember, segmentation isn't about forcing, it's about filtering the right people to serve excellently. Principle 7. Focus. Focus is the strategy of smart people. No one can do everything well, but anyone can excel at one thing. Identify the product, service, or model that brings the most value and profit, then invest all your energy into it. When you focus, you gain depth, high efficiency, clear positioning, and easier scalability. People remember you for one thing, not 10 messy ones. Focus doesn't make you smaller, it makes you irreplaceable. To focus effectively, use these criteria. High profit, easy to sell, scalable, automatable, with clear market demand. Product services that meet those deserve your strongest investment. Boldly eliminate what doesn't work. Spreading too thin exhausts your team, dilutes your message, and blurs your brand. Build a solid sales funnel for your profit pillar. Then expand from there. Focus is the fastest path to sustainable breakthroughs. Principle 8, pricing strategy. There are two ways to price: cost-based and value-based. Most businesses choose the first and get stuck in a race to the bottom. The wise choose the second, pricing based on perceived value. Customers don't care how much it costs you to make, they care what problem it solves. A product that delivers great results can be priced many times above cost. Sell the result, not the structure. Perceived value isn't just in the product, it's in how you package, narrate, and serve it. The same product presented differently can feel vastly different. Example, a $5,000 meal at a luxury restaurant makes customers feel proud, but that same meal in a street stall wouldn't sell. So high or low pricing depends on how worth it you make the customer feel. The real question isn't how much, but what value. Pricing shouldn't be rigid. Offer flexible packages: basic, advanced, premium. This helps you serve different customer tiers without breaking your positioning. Also, use psychological effects like price anchoring, scarcity, and contrast comparison to enhance perceived value. Price isn't just a number, it's a strategic tool. A skillful pricer leads the market, not gets led by it. Principle 9, market, message, media. A failed campaign isn't because you wrote poorly, it's because you sent the wrong message to the wrong person through the wrong channel. 3 critical elements: market, message, media. The right customer, the right story, the right touch point. That's the conversion formula. Analyze the buyer persona thoroughly. Craft a message that speaks directly to their pain and choose the platform they frequent. When these 3 align, you won't need loud ads. Customers will respond naturally. Don't start with the channel, start with the person. You don't need to be everywhere. Just be present where your ideal customer is listening. A viral content piece sent to the wrong audience is meaningless. Try A/B testing different messages across various platforms to find the optimal conversion combination. Market, who? Message, what? Media, where? If even one of the 3 is off, the whole effort is wasted. Principle 10, lifetime customer value, LTV. A customer who buys once is revenue. A customer who buys repeatedly is an asset. Lifetime customer value, LTV, tells you how much total revenue one customer brings during their relationship with you. If you know an LTV is $500, you can confidently spend $1,000 to acquire them. Once you understand LTV, you won't hesitate to invest in customer service, after-sales care, or personalized emails, because you're investing in long-term value. To increase LTV, focus on 3 things: keeping customers longer, cross-selling related products, and upselling to higher levels. Don't just close a sale, open a journey. Design the buying experience like a relationship, from introduction to connection to commitment. When customers bond with you, they don't just buy, they refer others. And referred customers are usually easier to sell to, more loyal, and higher spending. Measure LTV by customer segment to identify which groups yield the highest margins. Then allocate resources toward these gold segments. This strategy helps eliminate time and money-draining customers who bring little return. LTV isn't just a number, it's a lever that tells you what to sell, to whom, and how to optimize long-term marketing. The higher your LTV, the stronger your business. Use CRM systems, email automation, care content, and community groups to retain customers and raise LTV. Create experiences that make them never want to leave. Make them feel recognized, treated like VIPs. Marketing is not the art of attraction, it's the art of keeping a customer's heart for as long as possible. Those who master LTV are the ones building enduring businesses. Top-tier businesses don't just sell more, they retain more. Focusing on LTV is the smartest way to triple revenue without tripling customer acquisition. It's how you boost efficiency without raising costs. When you understand your customers, serve them right, and maintain relationships, you don't just have customers, you have a community. And a community is something no competitor can buy. Conclusion: master marketing, master the game. Marketing is not a game of budgets. It's a battle of understanding, sharp thinking, and the right strategies. These 10 principles are not to be read and forgotten, but to be acted on, tested, refined, and repeated. If you remember just one thing, let the customer be your center. They are both the starting point and the destination. Keep digging deep, stay unique, specialize, and stay connected. When you understand people, do the right things, and choose the right strategies, you're not just selling products, you're building an empire. Thank you for watching the whole video. Please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos.